India is in the grip of a heat wave, especially North India. Yesterday, New Delhi recorded its highest temperature of the season. And this rising heat is straining India's power grid. So the government is now exploring options. What should it do? They're considering new rules for air conditioners so that ACs come with fixed temperature settings. The range will be set between 20 and 28 degrees Celsius. This rule will apply to homes, offices and vehicles. The aim is to reduce power consumption and relieve pressure on the power grid. Now let me repeat, this is still under discussion. But if implemented, this won't be surprising. In India, AC ownership has tripled since 2010. There are now 24 units for every 100 households, and rising heat is fueling this demand. But this also points to a bigger problem. The planet is getting hotter, and we don't have comprehensive policy solutions on how we plan our cities, how we allocate our resources. Also, this is not unique to India. Countries around the world are facing longer and deadlier heat waves. So how are they responding, and what can India learn from them? Here's a report.
A scorching summer, a surging demand for cooling, and a country under stress. As temperatures rise across India, the government is unveiling a new and innovative response. India's Power Ministry is working on a national standard for air conditioners. Indian Power Minister Manohar Lal Khattar announced the plan. He says temperature range of all air conditioners will be fixed. This includes the ACs in vehicles. The minimum temperature, 20 degrees Celsius. The maximum, 28 degrees. What's the goal behind this? India wants to cut energy consumption, reduce pressure on the power grid, and promote more efficient cooling. The minister said the rules will be implemented soon, and it will be part of a broader policy. The aim is to improve energy efficiency and lower electricity bills for households and businesses. It's a first-of-its-kind move, and a necessary one. But India's heatwave crisis goes well beyond thermostat settings. Recently, a study sounded an alarm for major Indian cities, like New Delhi and Mumbai. All of them are expected to witness unprecedented heat waves. There could be a twofold increase in heatwave days in the future. Already since 1993, India's heatwave days have jumped 15-fold. In the last decade alone, that number has jumped to 19-fold. And the monsoon? It's becoming longer, drier, and hotter. According to experts, these extremes are no longer unusual. They're the new normal. And it's not just India. The entire region is at risk. A recent World Bank report has issued a warning. By 2030, nearly 90% of South Asia's population will face extreme and prolonged heat. So, how are other countries responding? In France, heat waves are now 5 times more frequent than they were in 1989. In 2022, the country broke over 1,500 local heat records. It recorded 33 days of extreme temperatures in just 3 months. The French government has taken action by launching a national awareness campaign. They map cool spots in cities and send emergency alerts by text message to citizens when temperatures rise. France also educates people on how to stay safe at home. Japan has introduced a heat stroke alert system. It uses a special temperature index called the wet bulb globe temperature. When the index crosses 33 degrees Celsius, alerts are issued. They go out region-wise, and they are tailored by age group. Singapore has launched a national heatwave response plan. It includes a dedicated task force and a network of emergency cooling shelters. These include community centers and indoor sports halls. They are open to the public during heat emergencies. India's new AC limits are a step in the right direction, but they are not enough. What the country needs now is a national action plan. It must include public cooling centers. It must use early warning systems. And it must protect the most vulnerable, especially the poor and the elderly. Because this isn't just summer heat. It's a full-blown climate emergency. And India should prepare for it.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$30 trillion का कर्ज हो
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.